we?
I'm sure she would have
She'd
been.
been honored.
And we're live.
And we're live and back after a few days repast. And Marcia has returned from her little hiatus,
Yes.
little getaway. So we all want to dying to find out how was your
My time off,
time off exactly.
it was wonderful.
So what yeah, wonderful.
Had a great
Wow,
time.
Great time now. Not just well, so fill us in. What made it so splendid?
Well, Thursday we went to St. Augustine and we took the
Oh,
trolley
nice.
tour.
Oh, good.
And that was fun to hear about the history and everything.
Mhm.
We got off the trolley, had lunch, got back on the trolley, finished the tour, because you
Oh.
can get on and off
Oh,
as you
good.
want.
Yeah.
And one of the stops that we went by was Our Lady of Leche,
Right.
Mission Nombre de
Nombre de Dios.
Dios.
Right.
Yes, thank you.
Uh-huh.
I can't quite get that to roll off my tongue.
Uh-huh.
Which was the place of the first Catholic Mass.
First Mass, yes.
And so I said to my husband, I want to go back there because we stayed on the trolley. We didn't get
Right.
off anywhere. So when we got done with the full tour, then we got in the car and we went up there. It wasn't, a couple
Mhm.
miles up the road. Anyhow, we went in to the small church there and the priest.
The cathedral there?
Not the cathedral,
Oh, no?
because
Oh, okay.
that's in another part of the city, and
Okay,
that was not open.
It wasn't.
No, because I was going to get off there and go
Okay,
see it, but it wasn't open, unfortunately. So we went into the church, and the priest, and there were 6 nuns in there, and they were doing adoration.
Wow.
And they were, towards the end, they were doing, is it All Solitaris? Is that the end one or the first one?
That's the first. Tantum Ergo is the second
Tantum Ergo, that's what they were doing,
one.
Tantum Ergo.
Tantum Ergo.
And so I kind of said a little bit of it with them, which
Uh-huh,
surprised me how
there
much
you
I
go.
knew.
Hey, good. Well, we have it ours. We.
Yeah, from, doing it on our
Uh-huh.
holy days for the staff.
Right.
And so then we left there and we went over the bridge. Have you been there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Numerous times. Yeah.
Yeah, went
Oh, yeah.
over the bridge and then did the Stations of the Cross,
Oh,
which
nice.
was quite beautiful, and that huge cross that's out there, which is
That's
100
right.
and
Yeah,
some
yeah,
odd
yeah.
feet. And then the Rosary Garden. Have you been to the Rosary Garden?
I don't believe so.
That might be new since
Okay,
you've
yeah,
been
I
there.
don't recall that,
Anyhow,
yeah. I know.
what they do is they have a metal pillar that comes up, not very big, and then they have a colored bead, good size, a ball, but
Right.
there's like a claw or whatever over it so you can't take the ball out of
Oh,
that.
good.
But if you look, there's 10 in a row as you walk along, and that's your Hail Marys.
Mhm.
And then when you get to the end of the decade,
Yeah.
then they have one that is on wood, so that one is
That's
different.
Good old Gloria
And
Day.
the
There
others.
she is.
Yeah, but they also have the mysteries
Is that right? Oh, I didn't see
printed
that.
there so you can see it.
Oh,
And
nice.
it was absolutely gorgeous.
Oh.
And then they have a very tiny chapel that's there. I went in there and had a little conversation
There
with
you go.
God, and that would maybe hold 30 people.
Wow.
It's really tiny, but perfect. And then they had the sorrows, the 7 sorrows of Mary.
Wow.
You could walk along and see that.
That's, you don't usually
Yeah,
see.
so it was a great place for just being
Well,
and
retreat, yeah.
and enjoying.
How long did it take you to get there from your house? How long is the drive?
A little less than 2 hours,
Well, it's a drive.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
but
yeah.
well worth it. well worth it.
evidently, yeah.
I was
Chock
thinking
full of
that this
information.
might be something to do a little bus trip
Mhm.
and go there and spend a number of hours and then stop and have lunch and come back.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Very good.
that was Thursday.
You're
Friday,
organizing the anniversary of her birth, so you can, you have freedom to include what you want in that year.
yes,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
That's a way to get there. I used it under the celebration of the anniversary.
yeah, why not?
There you go.
I thought it was just, I really enjoyed it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom kind of sat on a bench and he did parts of it with me, but
Right.
mostly since he's not Catholic.
Yeah.
Friday we went to the Chase Sanctuary where they
Uh-huh.
have the animals that are taken from
That's right.
illegal trade or,
Before you get that, the first mass,
yes,
by the way, we had the Catholic High School in Daytona Beach, is Father Lopez, named after the priest.
after the priest that was there, yeah,
Who's Father Lopez? He would have said the first mass.
yeah,
Yeah, I used to be in Ormond Beach, so it was hop on 95.
and be there shortly.
Yeah, 45 minutes,
Yeah.
roughly, maybe a little more, yeah, so that was, so even Daytona up on 95 was easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you go over the little bridge there, you know, and just
Yeah.
walk the grounds. It's just beautiful. It's very
Right.
peaceful. Just a lot of benches you can sit and contemplate, and
Mhm.
you know, it just reminded me of what we were trying to achieve here.
Right.
Was places where you could sit and reflect
They did
and
it. Was it crowded? I mean, a lot of people
No.
walking? No,
No.
that's the time of year, probably, no.
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 It was a perfect day for being there. It was comfortable.
I think
You know, it
Christmas, you
wasn't
have a
too
lot of
hot to
lights.
walk or anything.
A lot of lights at Christmas, I think.
Yes,
Hmm?
yeah, starting, I think on the 20th of
Okay.
November, the Christmas lights go
Is that
up,
right?
because
Yeah.
they have that special trolley tour to take you
Okay.
on to see
Yeah,
the lights.
I think I was there around that time once, years ago.
Yeah,
Has been a while, yeah. Too bad you get to see the cathedrals, not a very big church, by the way.
no, not as big as I was thinking. When you say cathedral, you
Yeah,
think
no,
of these massive churches,
not
and
at
then
all.
when we got there, it was like, oh.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I said, unfortunately, it wasn't open.
Yeah, our church is bigger than, easily bigger, you
Yeah.
know, not even close. But it's a nice looking, it's that dark wood, that dark, you know,
Mm-hmm,
you feel you're in a, you know, something different there.
yeah,
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. And then you went, when did you go to the animal reserve, you said?
on Saturday.
So I took take a break?
Yeah, I had a monkey on my head.
Whoa.
Yeah, the little red ruffled lemurs. We went in to the area with them, and they can jump quite a
And where's
distance.
this at again?
This is in Webster, which is an hour south of here.
What's China?
Yeah, you better have GPS to find this place,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
it's back in the country, down some old country roads.
Yeah,
and,
okay, yeah.
yeah, they have them either, they got them from the illegal animal trade, you know,
Right.
the authorities have gotten them, or people have gotten them as pets, and then decide that they
Decide.
don't want them as
Right.
pets. So there were those great big turtles, there was
Oh,
a
wow.
deer. Some woman had the deer sleeping with her in bed until it got big.
What?
That's
That
what I was
beats
like.
me,
Yeah,
man.
they were like,
Whoa.
she used to sleep on the pillow, and I was like,
What? A deer? You gotta
What?
be kidding me.
yeah, they had birds. They had one very beautiful white cockatiel, cockatoo,
Right?
with the ruffles that comes
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
And
Wow.
he likes AC/DC music,
Is
which
that
is
right?
hard rock.
I know.
You put that
yeah.
on, he starts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they had been concerned because he lived with a truck driver
Right.
and he's gone all 50 states. So he does have some of the truck driver's words,
Language, huh? Yeah.
and so far he's been good, and he hasn't
Oh, okay.
let those go when there's been kids around.
Is
They
that
said so. They were
Oh my.
happy with that.
That'd be tough.
Yeah.
What they charge for admission?
For the tour,
Tour,
it's
okay.
$65.
Ooh.
It was 2
considerable.
hours,
Oh,
but
2
you get
hours.
to go in and interact with the animals at different
Okay,
parts.
All right.
Had one turtle. I think if he could have come home with me, he would have.
How big was it?
Oh, he was big.
Really?
Yeah, and he, you know, they grow to be old, but there was a spot on his
Wow.
shell that if you rubbed it, he could feel it, and he was like moving
Is that
back and
right?
forth, and then he kept trying to press into that. So
Yeah.
he kept coming my way, and I'd rub him, and I'd have to be backing up. We were like going in a circle.
Wow.
Because he was enjoying it so much, but I
Oh,
kept
right.
looking at those feet, thinking if he steps on me, it's gonna hurt.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do they bite at all? Or what? Do they?
No, they don't bite, but I mean, if you're feeding them something, I wouldn't get my fingers close. You know, we fed them lettuce, but had it,
so they would
quite a
never hurt it.
distance.
I mean, they would never
No.
do it. That's. I mean,
No.
nothing did.
no. Even the ringtail lemurs, they're in an enclosure with the deer and stuff. They
Right.
can't get out. It's pretty good size, and they have the trees cut back because they know how far they can jump.
Mm-hmm.
And they just come over, and we were given a little cup of fruit, different types of fruit, and you could feed them. Well, Tom was like holding it down, and the monkey was
Wow.
going through,
Wow.
picking out all his favorites.
Oh boy. Picky.
Yeah, I know, because you'd hold something out and you'd be like,
No, I don't think so. Nah.
no, I don't want that.
You gotta do that.
Give me the banana.
You gotta do better than that.
Yeah, something.
Maybe,
Yeah,
I'm maybe to preserve, but I'm not that
yeah,
desperate.
that's
People
right.
think, you know, hey,
Yeah, and then the deer didn't care what it was. She just stuck her face in there.
that's
and
the deer that slept
she'd
on
eat
the
it all.
pillow with the lady, whatever. My gosh.
Yeah,
Well, good. That sounds like a nice time.
yeah, it was very good. And we try to go to Turnpike Mike's for lunch.
Turnpike Mike, did you get there or what?
They weren't open on a Sunday.
Oh, that's the Turnpike Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just, yeah, it's, not that it's, you know, the place there in, is that Summer Glen? I would get confused.
Yes.
That's Summer Glen,
Yeah.
I was confused what you call it, yeah.
Yeah, there were 12 of us that tried to go.
Hey, you must have a monopoly being that, in that housing complex.
Yeah, I
And
don't,
you're
yeah,
basically
we
the only,
didn't get in there, so yeah, I've
wouldn't know,
never,
yeah.
never
Yeah, it's
seen
a-
it.
It's, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I want to have lunch, I want to have lunch with somebody up there. I said, what do you eat on that, by 75? There's not really a, you know, there's, other than fast food, there's Burger King and Popeyes and
Yeah, and I think there's a Sonny's
Sonny's.
right
That's
off
it?
of
There's a Sonny's
75, yeah,
right by that area?
yeah.
Okay.
And Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel's there too? Yeah, okay. What's your preference, Sonny's or Cracker Barrel?
Neither.
Neither? Okay, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of either.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I mean, it's not that I can't find something that I like,
Yeah,
but
yeah, okay.
I choose other places
Yeah,
to go.
yeah, well, I guess you could hop on 75 and get over the 200 there.
Yeah.
And yesterday was a quiet day for you?
Yeah, got the car washed, went to
That's always-
Sam's,
That's always, oh, that's a,
got laundry done because I was
That's
coming
a-
back to work.
there you go, wow, okay. There you go,
I consider that a quiet day.
that's, yeah. So like, oh God, let me go back to work. Yeah, so, yeah, oh, good, oh, great. Things seemed to go well enough while you were gone, believe it or not. We had, you know, had a little sound problem with, there was like a shrieking noise in church, but anyways, we're doing all right. Yeah, it's all good.
And I heard you had a good meeting Friday night.
Yeah, it was, you know, I wasn't expecting the same number of people, usually that's what happens,
Right,
momentum,
right.
interest, and, yeah, we talking about hospitality, primarily,
Oh, good.
yeah. And they seemed to like it, they said, oh, it was good, we really? I don't know, what, you know, never know what
Yeah.
people think or feel,
Right.
yeah, so. All good. And today we have the meeting with Catholic Charities,
Yes, we do.
yeah, so, that's the sort of big thing on
Yeah.
the calendar.
And we got 2 bulletins to do this week,
Oh, I gotta
so
get
I
that
think I
done.
need an
Oh,
article
I
from
gotta
you
get that. Yeah, I think she's running
for
out.
Friday.
Yeah, right, I think she said.
I need one by Friday. I'm pretty sure I have the one for,
Yeah, she said she had
today.
one left, she said, yeah, I gotta do something here.
Yeah.
She
yeah,
goes for
I've got 2 to
Thanksgiving.
write.
Hmm, wow,
Yeah.
gotta work on that and gotta work on my, anyway, well, good. Let's get going, get back to
Yeah.
work.
Lots to do.
You got a lot to do. Good Lord bless you all, have a beautiful day. God keep you in His grace and love, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, there, but so we find not much there.